Good, thank you.
How much y'all weigh?
154.
154?
Yes, sir.
All right, weigh me one more time.
All right, 150.
150? What are they on?
Tank maybe walks around at 150. Maybe. We know he's not walking around at 170. We could maybe say 160, but we know without a shadow of a doubt 150.
Bet on him. You ready?
Don't dump it on me, though.
Put it on that side.
Put them on that side. On that side, Kurt.
Curtis, we finally got him in some water, right?
Got him in there.
No, that weight class and tank weight class, you have to be concerned about that. So we got to be laser focused and just do what we do.
Gervonta Davis looks bigger and stronger ahead of his fight with Jake Paul. The Wade concept is frustrated because Gervonta Tank Davis has elite talent and effortless power, but his strategy against Jake Paul is purely focused on the body. He is chopping downstairs with all his shots to slow Jake down and make him drop his hands. This body attack would be a smart plan to create the opening needed for a potential knockout later in the fight.
See, bro, this is why Tank pisses me off, man. Look at the talent and the skill and the effortless power and snap and rotation and change of direction and angle cutting that Tank possesses. But look at where all these punches are aimed. Everything to the body here. Everything to the body. Chopping, downstairs, chopping. Even his shots upstairs here, that's still a body shot on Jake.
But it's going to slow him down, or at least that's the idea, is to slow him down and drop his hands.
It's not that it's necessarily going to hurt Jake to the body. He's going to...
On the other hand, David Bendis wanted to see Gervonta Tank Davis fight top boxers like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney first. He felt that as a world champion, Tank should be pursuing those legacy-defining fights, while acknowledging the Jake Paul fight is a big money event. Benvidez believed it's not a true skill contest, but a dangerous-sized mismatch where Jake could knock him out.
When we could see a potential Tank Davis knock.
Moreover, David Benvidez believed the draw in the Tank Davis versus Roach fight was a fair result, and that Roach proved he belongs at that elite level. He feels it's unfortunate that Tank is now avoiding the rematch, as it takes away Roach's opportunity to prove his greatness. Bendis also states that if the referee had counted Tank's knee as a knockdown, Roach would have rightfully won the fight between.
Care what Tank accepting that fight, but I would tell you my problem about that. Now,
Okay.
you know, I don't want nobody to feel mad.
Okay.
Not about the fight. I just want to see Tank fight Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney, all the fights, man. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's Tank, you know, as a world champion first, he should give us those fights. Because those are the fights I want to see. Not taking anything away from the fight with Jake Paul. I know it's going to be a big fight with big money, but it's not really. It's competitive to the point where it's not really about the skill. It's about the size and the skill. You know what I mean? Because Tank is way smaller than Jake Paul. You know, but we know that if he lands a good shot, it could be over for Tank. But also, in my opinion, Jake Paul is so big that if he lands the right shot, maybe if he lands in the back of the head or in the side of the head, it might be over too. So it's not really about skill.
According to Emiliano Vargas, he believed that even in an exhibition, Gervonta Davis would win. He predicted Tank would get mad due to his temper, and then seriously try to knock Jake Paul out. Vargas felt this would lead to an insane and must-see knockout, guaranteeing that people will watch the fight regardless of the official rules.
And Roach. I think it's a good fight. I think Roach showed that he deserves to be in there. And it sucks too because Roach, to be honest with you, the first fight, I didn't expect Roach to really do much in the first fight. And not only is he's taking another opportunity away from Roach to show his greatness, because he showed that he could, you know, he's on the same level as Gervonta Davis. You know, for the rematch, you know, that was going to be his way to prove himself. But now that's not happening.
Do you think that draw was the right decision, even with the knee not being counted? Or do you think maybe the knee should have been counted as a knockdown?
I think it's the referee's job to make those decisions. You know what I mean? I think if he would have made that call, then yeah, Roach would have.
Meanwhile, Lamont Roach said he doesn't care much about the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight. He respected the hype and fun around it, but doesn't view it seriously from a professional boxing standpoint. At press conference, Gervonta said he's doing what's best for himself by choosing Jake Paul over fighting real contenders like Roach. Brian Custer interpreted that to mean Gervonta is likely getting a massive payday, probably around $40 million. So it makes financial sense for this fight.
No winner. Exhibition.
Who do you
But
thi-
I
Outwardly.
see Gervonta getting hit with something and he just gets mad, bro. Because he can't control his temper sometimes. From what I've seen, you know, and I think he'll try to put it on.
You think that ends in a knockout? That would be insane.
It would be insane, bro. It would be insane. People
like-
are gonna watch it regardless.
I know. I'm excited for it.
Hey, so am I. I want to be there.
But it got
Goddamn.
so it was supposed to be what in Georgia first or something. They said no.